Take a comfortable seated position, so cross-legged, kneeling, legs in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. And let's curl your fingers, and your fingers are sliding down towards the ground and then coming back up. Nowhere to hurry, just simply feel your fingers, your wrists. Try to find any sticky spots. So this is quite good before climbing, so you can incorporate it into your warm-up routine. I will share some other movements which are quite good for climbing, so you can just take it and then add to your own routine. So a few more finger slides. I already feel it in my fingers. If you don't feel it, do it for slightly longer. And I'm starting to feel it in my wrist as well, wrists. Okay, shake your hands. Now another good one for warming up our wrist is make maybe rabbit hands. So fingers pointing down, inhale. And on the exhalation, push the air away from you by flexing your wrists. So you want to push it away. And we can do it several times. Push it away. Try to harmonize the movement with the breath. Last one. And now let's do the movement up. So again, fingers pointing down, inhale. And on the exhalation, up as if we want to hold the sky. Ribs are going down, so we try not to flare our ribs. Then again, rabbit arms, and then going up. So we try to move our hands with both ends of range of motions. And in yoga, we bear a lot of weight on our hands. So sometimes we might have some injury. So it's important to take care of our wrists. Okay, shake your hands. Now extend your arms to the sides. Push the imaginary walls to the sides. At the same time, imagine that two people are pulling you both directions, so you're lengthening your arms. And let's start to make circles forward. Are you breathing? Now point your fingers down and go the other direction. We should start to feel it in our shoulders. Inhale, exhale, and shake your hands. Meeting in a tabletop position. So tabletop, fingers are spreading wide, knuckles are pushing down, your belly button is going towards your spine, and shoulders are away from each other. With inhalation, extend your left leg behind you, hip level, point your toes, and then extend your right arm in front. So we want to put the bicep up, and with your palm as if you're holding something. So holding a T or a block, imaginary block, or a real block actually. Breathe and hold, inhale. On the exhalation, your elbow touches your knee underneath, round your spine. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale to touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale to touch. Lower your hand, right hand down. Move your right foot to the right side and come onto your side. Left leg, so the leg which is on top is extending, And then with inhalation, lift your upper leg up and lower several times like that. You can take your hand, put your hand on your glute and feel how your glute is strengthening. Breathe. Now we will put our left foot, so the upper leg, into the front. Tuck your right toes behind you, lift your right knee up, and side twist, lift your left arm up. Right leg is strong. You can stay onto your right palm, or you can come onto your right fingertips, and this way really have all your weight onto your legs. If it feels too much on your fingers, lower your palm down, and then extend your left arm in front of you, and then bend your elbow. Your left elbow touches your left rib. A few more times. Lower your left hand down, lower your right knee down, extend your left leg and flex your left foot. So half splits, checking that our hips are in line. So look to your hips if they are in line. You can always grab some books or blocks to support yourself. So it might be nicer. Then bend your left knee and then go back to a half splits. 2 more times. With inhalation, lift your chest up, lift your left leg up, bring your left leg behind you, bring it forward. Bring it behind you for some balance. Bring it forward. One more time. And lower your left knee down. Again, meeting back in a tabletop position. Few cat and cow, so inhaling, gently arching. Exhaling, rounding, pushing the ground away from you. Come back into the center, abs engaged. Extend your right leg in front of you and extend your left arm in front of you. So right leg behind you and left arm in front of you. Wrapping our arm, so left hand wants to look up. Right toes are pointed. Continues to stay here. I will just swap sides. So I'm not facing your back. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee, round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale to touch. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale to touch. Lower your left hand down. Move your left foot to the left side, coming onto the side plank almost with our knee down. Abs are engaged. With inhalation, lift your right leg up and lower. Check if you're breathing. Arm can be wherever it feels comfortable for you. Last one, lift. Then put your right foot into the front. Left leg behind you, tuck your toes, lift your left knee up. And spine twist, right arm is going up. Legs are really strong, so again, you choose, maybe coming onto your fingertips. if you want to work more with your legs, or staying on your left palm down. Extend your right arm in front. Exhale, right elbow to your ribs. 2 more times. Inhale. Now lower your right hand down, lower your left knee down, untuck your toes and half splits. Again, maybe taking the blocks. Also, you can always put like some pillow underneath your knee, which is on the ground. Sometimes it feels nicer. Continue to breathe. Flex your right foot. I always like to activate in the stretching poses, so you can do so by pushing the right heel down into the yoga mat, and then as if you would like to wrinkle your yoga mat, so pulling your right heel towards your body even though it's not moving, so as if you would like to wrinkle the yoga mat, and then both hips are in line. Then bend your right knee and come back into half splits. You can use your hands or not use them. Then lift your right leg up, bring your right leg back, then bring it forward for some balance. Challenge, back and forward, back and forward, back, and lower your right knee down, palms down, fingers spreading wide, knuckles are pushing down. Few cat and cows again. Inhale, arching, exhale, rounding. You can continue to do cat and cows, or if you'd like, start to make number 8 shapes with your spine, or whatever other shape it feels for your body in this moment. I always say that there is no correct or wrong, we just simply move, explore the movement of our body, breathe, come back to the body, and now swap the direction. If you were moving in 8, always modify if you feel like, and then coming back to the neutral tabletop position. Tuck your toes behind you and meeting in a downward looking dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Maybe move your hips to one side and then the other. Or stay still. Inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and fully exhale. One more time, inhale. And then exhale everything out. Start to walk your feet forward. So your feet meets your hands. Just hang in there heavy. Your head is relaxed. Chin is going towards your chest. Roll to the left and to the right, or forward and back, or both. Stop in the middle, let go of your hands, bend your knees one vertebra at a time. Start to lift yourself up. And your head is the last to rise. So now stand in front of your yoga mat. You can stand wider apart, wider than your yoga mat. This is another good movement to incorporate for your warm-ups before climbing. So we will do drop knees. So both heels to one side, to the right, let's say, and then right knee down. Come back up, twist to the other side, left knee down. Check if you are too narrow, make it wider. If you are too wide, make it more narrow. Again, adjust. And let's do it several times. You can rise your arms, same arm, or the opposite. Okay, come back into the center. Now stand even wider. Toes are pointing to the corners of your yoga mat. Then bend your knees and let's come into a goddess pose. So you can put your hands in front of your heart or lifting your arms up. Check that your knees are not collapsing. So sometimes our knees want to go in. So we want to open them up to the sides and really engaging. So our shoulders are above our hips. You can stay still, or if you'd like, you can move to the left and to the right. Left and right. Maybe your arms are up. Now lift your heels up and continue maybe to move to one direction and the other. Check if you're breathing. Check how is your breath, the speed of your breath. Lower your heels down, lower your hands on top of your thighs, and then right shoulder goes towards the ground, and then let's swap the left one. So left shoulder is going down and we are looking to the right side. Not forcing anything, it should feel quite nice for your back. Your abs are engaged while you're moving like that. Few more. Come back into the center. Extend your legs and put your legs closer to one the other. Okay, wonderful. We will put all the weight on the left foot, and with inhalation, lift your right knee up. So going to the side, right knee up. As always, let's give a kiss to our right knee as a thank you for practicing yoga, for moving, for walking. Beautiful. And now let's come into an active tree pose. So with a tree pose, usually we grab our ankle and put the foot wherever we want it to be. But this time, try not to move your foot with your hand. So basically, we only use our leg muscles. So right leg wants to go wherever it wants to go. So maybe on your thigh, maybe on your shin, or maybe on your ankle. But try not to use your hand for that. Then with inhalation, lift your arms up. Imagine that you're rooting down through your left leg and arms are sweeping up towards the ceiling. Now, to spice things up, we will lift our right foot away from our right leg. So there is a slight gap. So now our muscles are working even more. So our hip mobility is good for if we want to put our foot quite high when climbing, high stepping, for example. Breathe. Now lower your right foot down and then bring it back up, and several times. Sliding up and down, up and down. Then I come back into the front. Lift your right knee in front and meeting in a warrior 3. So right foot pushes back as if we want to make a footprint with our right foot to the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Palms are looking down, chest is open. Lower your hands down. Slowly lower your right foot down. Move your left foot to the left side. Lower your hands down. Check that your left leg is not collapsing, so we have our left foot down onto the ground. Then here you can extend your arms slightly forward. You can also lower your right knee down if that feels nicer. And you can also lower yourself onto your forearms. Again, one is not better than the other, but we choose what we feel like choosing in this moment. Are you breathing? Now, right hand stays where it is, left arm sweeps behind. You can stay here, or if you'd like, bend your right leg, maybe with your left hand going towards our right foot or catching it. Again, no correct or wrong. If that feels not nice for your right knee, put a pillow underneath. You can also lower yourself onto your right forearm, if that feels better. You can also take a belt and wrap the belt around your right foot, and then to help us bring it closer to our sit bone. But again, never forcing anything, just to be more comfortable. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly let go of your right foot, come back into the center, lift your right knee up, bring your left foot back into a high plank or knees on the ground. Lower your knees down and tuck your toes, lower your whole body. And with inhalation, lift your chest up, your shoulders up. Your knees are engaged, slightly lifting above the ground. Take an inhalation through the nose. On the exhalation, meeting in a downward looking dog. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right foot forward. Your left foot follows. Bend your knees, abs engaged. Inhalation, arms up. Exhale, arms by the side of your body. Check if your shoulders relaxed, if your jaw is relaxed. Come back to your body, come back to your breath. Then put your weight on your right foot. With inhalation, lift your left knee up. Let's give a kiss to our left knee. Then, without using our hands, meeting in a tree pose. So left foot somewhere where it's comfortable. So your belly button is looking forward, hips are looking forward as well. Inhale, arms up. Again, feel the grounding sensation from your right foot going down into the earth. Arms are going up towards the sky. Abs are engaged. Jaw is relaxed. Now we will lift our left foot away from our right leg, slide it down, and then lift it back up. You can use your left hand to check if your glutes are working. Your left leg is really working. Sliding up and down. You can hold it slightly up for a few moments. Continuing to breathe. One more lift, hold. Bring your left knee back into the center, arms up. Exhale, warrior three. Maybe falling, lifting ourselves up. Again, we want to do the footprint with our left foot back. In the back of your room, palms are down, chest is open. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your left foot down. Lower your hands down. Move your right foot to the right side of your yoga mat. You can lower your left knee down for a more passive pose, or you can keep your left leg lifted. The right leg is still engaged, so we don't collapse it to the right side. And fingertips forward. As I said, we can always modify, so we can always put blocks, so it might feel nicer. Or books, or a little chair for some height. You can also come onto your forearms, or staying with our hands underneath our shoulders. Then right arm sweeps behind you, left heel towards your left sit bone. Maybe grab your left foot. Maybe put a belt, a scarf around your left foot. And with your right hand, you can help yourself to pull your left leg. Again, moving mindfully, not forcing anything. You can stay with the left arm extended or lower yourself on your left forearm. Inhale and exhale. One more inhalation. Exhalation, slowly lower your left foot, put your right hand back, lift your left knee up, right foot behind you, high plank. Lower your knees down and tuck your toes, lower your whole body down. Now interlace your fingers behind your back, and with inhalation, lift your shoulders up, lift your legs up. We don't need to lift too high. We can imagine that we are lifting and lengthening instead of only lifting. So really lengthening your body. Check the back of your neck. So the back of your neck is long. Inhale. Exhale, lower your legs down. Lower your hands down. And now meeting in a child's pose for a few moments. So knees can be wide apart, toes are touching, extending our arms in front, lowering our head down into the ground. Continuing to sit our sit bones down towards the earth. Inhale and exhale everything out. With the next inhalation and with the help of your hands, lift your upper body up. Put your knees together, tuck your toes behind you. Now lift your knees up, lower your heels down. A few more times. we meet with our heels going down. If you're really in the back of a yoga mat, start to walk forward, then lower your sit bones down and boat pose. Lift yourself up. You can extend your legs or keep them bent. Shoulders relaxed. You can stay here or you can come into a low boat, but make sure that you're mindful with your back, or staying in a high boat. Then lower your feet down, put your feet together and open your knees wide apart. Some people like to move our knees up and down. If that feels good, you can do so, or staying still. Maybe slightly going forward, fingertips in front. Again, not forcing anything, but being very mindful with our body, with ourselves. With inhalation, put your knees together, and now we will come into a cow face pose. So first, right leg will be on the ground, so right leg on the ground, and then left foot to the right side. Both sit bones are down. Sometimes it might be more comfortable if you grab a pillow and sit on a pillow or sit on a block. So left foot to the right side. Then, if that feels good for you, we can try to put one knee above the other. But again, it's not necessary. We can keep our left knee, the one which is on top, lifted higher. So again, we choose. Then with inhalation, right arm up, bend your right arm, take your left hand and push your right arm back for a gentle tricep stretch. You can also bend slightly to the left, if that feels good for you. Or you can also take your left hand and interlace your hands behind you. So it's called a cow face pose because apparently this is cow's lips and the arms are cow's ears, according to the legend, perhaps? I don't know according to who. Coming back into the center, lowering our arms down. Now, it's a very fun transition. So, okay, your left leg has to be on top, right leg is on the ground. Check where is your left foot. Your left foot is on the right side. We will turn around 360 degrees. You have to keep your feet where they are, okay? Take both of your hands to the right side. Feet stays where they are. Lift your sit bones up, feet where they are. Turn around, 360 degrees, turn around. Yes. And now we are on the other side with our right leg on top. Okay, so I hope it worked. So I really like this transition. Now again, you can put your right knee higher or slightly lower. You can also sit on a few pillows or a block. Then with inhalation, left arm up, bend your left arm, right hand takes your left elbow and brings it behind you. Or right hand behind you, interlacing your fingers together behind your back. Again, maybe you can bend slightly to the right side if that feels nice for you. Coming back into the center, inhale, exhale, hands down. Now let's do the same rotation, but to the other side. So, okay, again, check where your right foot is going. So the leg which is up, right foot to the left side. Feet stays where we are, hands to the left side. Lift yourself up, turn around, turn around, turn around. Come back into the center. Okay, now let's do it again, but let's try not to use our hands. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Again, maybe using only your finger. So just as always, to cultivate a playful attitude. So I have left leg on top, left foot on the right side. Therefore, I'm turning to the right, lifting, turning around, and coming back to the ground. Other side. Pew. So I really enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. Then extend your legs in front of you and shake your legs. Okay, let's meet in a reverse tabletop position. So feet are hip distance apart, hands are underneath your shoulders, fingers are pointing towards your sit bones, feet hip distance apart. I think I said this already. So with inhalation, lift your hips up. Be gentle with your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes. Look in front of you, so try not to let go and be mindful with your neck. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale, hips down. Lower your upper body down, hug your knees towards your chest, roll to the left and to the right. Extend your right leg down onto the ground, move your hips to the left side, left knee is bent, moving left knee to the right side for a spine twist. Both of our knees are down on the ground. So with your left knee, you can extend your left leg and catch your left foot with your right hand. You can also stay as you are because you're perfectly fine with the way we are. Try to relax and soften everything in this position. You did super well today. You can also have a little smile on your face for moving, for practicing yoga, for cultivating playful attitude, maybe not. Inhale through the nose, exhale everything out. With inhalation, come back into the center, so left knee back, extend your left leg, take your right knee towards your chest, move your hips to the right side, and right knee to the left side, spine twist on the other side. Not forcing anything, trying to relax into this position and soften everything. Again, you can take with the left hand, take your right foot and extend your right leg if you'd like. Something more intense. Stay in this position and soften everything down into the ground. One more inhalation. Exhale everything out. Come back into the center. You can hug your knees one last time before Shavasana, before the relaxation position, massaging your back. And let's meet in Shavasana. Legs extended, wider than your hips. Palms can be facing up towards the sky. Shoulders relaxed. You can gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. And now you can scan your body from the tip of your head towards your toes. And while you're scanning, check if you have any tension in your muscles. And while you scan, with the help of your exhalation, try to relax everything, to soften, to let go of unnecessary tension in our bodies by bringing awareness that we have a tension. So scanning your body, your head, your shoulders, and continuing like that towards the tip of your toes. Relaxing fully, breathing calmly. Continuing to scan our body to soften everything. Slowly take a deep, calm breath into your belly and your chest. Exhale. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make circles with your wrists and your ankles. Put your feet together, point your toes. Bring your arms behind your head to stretch your whole body as if you just woken up. Hug your knees towards your chest. Rolling to the left or to the right side of our body, making a pillow with the arm which is underneath. Taking an inhalation in this position. Exhaling. And whenever you're ready, lifting yourself up, meeting in a seated position. Check if your shoulders are relaxed, your jaw is relaxed, your chest is open. There is a string which goes from the top of your head towards the ceiling and it's lengthening your body. You can put your hands in front of your heart if that's meaningful for you. Maybe a little smile on your face. You did super, super well today. So be grateful, be proud. Be proud of yourself. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope it feels good for your body and for your mind. As mentioned in this session, you can take some postures and to include them in your warm-up. So I hope you find useful things for you, and have a beautiful day. And I hope you practice with me soon again.